Tonight we pray completely. Shelter us with love so sweetly. Tonight, please fight the dangers from our eyes. Please, God, protect me from sorrow. Ufros aleinu, sukat shlomecha, ushmor tzeitenu uvoeinu lechaim ulshalom. Tonight with prayers unspoken, no harm for those under the sun. Please keep me safe when I'm woken, when the night meets the morning sun. I'd like to know that your love is love protecting from above. So show me now, and I won't ask again.
בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
Be the light inside the darkness, be the hope, burning bright into the night, be the voice, for those who cannot raise it, be the one who leads the way through the world's darkest days, be the light. Be the light, be the light. When days feel long and all that's left inside you our darkest days, reach for the light to guide you. The miracle of change begins with sparks of light we find within that shine. If we come close together, we will see a people strong, a shared humanity. To transform darkness into light, to lead with love instead of might, we shine. We shine. Be the light. Be the light inside the darkness, be the hope, burning bright into the night, be the voice, for those who cannot raise it, be the one who leads the way through the world's darkest day, be the light, be the light. Be the light. Be the light.
you're fading away. Just call right out, we'll find a way. From the narrow place to a wide open space. From the narrow place to a wide open.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is Shabbat Shuvah. It's that place in the middle of the Yamim Noraim between Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. There's this Shabbat. There's this moment where we kind of are like, well, what happened last week? What's going to happen next week? And we're set in the middle. It's a very rich spiritual moment because we're in the midst of our searching. So we'll begin with a prayer that says, let's return to who we are.
Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Hadesh Yameinu Kekedem Hadesh Yameinu Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva We bring in the light of Shabbat by welcoming in Annie and Austin and their family who are here today. This time next year they will be married. Well, for a while they will have been married. So come on up. We're
They're getting
happy to
married
have
in
you.
5783.
They are getting married
Right.
in 5783. Yes. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivhanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is that time of the service where, we've come from the outside world, and I'm sure all of us have had some kind of experience today. So we come into this space, and it's time to leave it all behind, right? And to leave behind what happened this week. But we're at a very strange time, as I mentioned, Shabbat Shuvah. So I offer this poem. We stand on the edge of the year, 1 week in, 1 week away from the year that was. And the year that was a year like we will never see again. But so was the year before that, and the year before that. On this edge we stand, unsteady, unsure, unaware of the year that will be, with its challenges, with its tragedies, with its joys and celebrations. The deaths, the births, the jobs lost, and the work gained. Melodies heard for the first time. Relationships felt for the last time. It will all be there. It's all waiting for us. But now, like an echo that sounds well after the first voice, we return for one last time to the year that was, to who we thought we'd be and who we actually were, where we hit it right and where we missed the mark. So let's go back again as we enter into this Shabbat and think about what has brought us to this moment and be grateful for our lives. For it is life itself that deserves this moment, that deserves Shabbat. Please take time now for your own personal reflection. Let's turn to page 20 as we continue to welcome Shabbat with Lecha Dodi. Page 20. The Siddur is under your chair.
Try that with me. Lecha Dodi. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני, עלייך נגלה לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Let us rise and face the entrance as we welcome the Sabbath bride. That might be her right there. No, that's Kelly.
בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה וסהולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
You know, I was first in the congregation. I used to follow Murray Fisher too and stand and sit when he did, but we need to rise again for the Baruch Hu on page 28. So please rise.
As a reminder for Shabbat Shuvah, we bring in our high holiday melodies.
Exactly.
Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Marie, is it okay if we sit now? Is it okay if we sit now? You may be seated. We move right from the Baruch Hu. We've been kind of bringing ourselves into the space, bringing ourselves into our main prayers, and now we've gotten there, and now we come to the prayer that's really kind of the central prayer in all of Judaism, because it's the one that connects us to the oneness in the universe. So we close our eyes, or if you need the words, it's on page 34. And we sing the Shema, and as we do so, we try to find the connections with everything around us, inside us, outside of us, far away in the universe and as close as the clothes you're wearing. And as we sing the Shema, we just try to connect in whatever way we feel that is. Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. We continue now on page 40 with Micha Mocha, the song of the sea when the Israelites were finally free. Let's sing together.
Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehillah, Osei Shelem. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Zeili anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam vaed. V'ne'emar, Yifada Adonai et Yaakov, ugelo miyad hazach mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch u'baruch shemo.
God Yisrael.
Amen. We turn now to page 253 in the Siddur. We take a moment before we get to the Amidah to think about those people that we love and care about that are in need of healing. I have a list that I'm going to read from that we've been reading for quite a while from the congregation. There's also a list online that we'll read, but I'll also come around and I'll try to make eye contact with everybody. And when I do, just please call out the name or names of those people that you love and care about that are in need. Misha Berach. Let us say, Amen. Chuck Ehrenberg, Esther Batbatia, Donna Berg, Jean-Claude Berthet, Amy Bloom, Lester Boxer, Eitan Chaim, Woody Clark, Alana Crow, Iris and Gordon Cutler, Erica Fernbach, Patty Goodman, Andy Hale, Helene Hale, Lori Haynes, Jeremy Hutchings, Kathy Javor and Dora Kamara, Sis Klein, Russell Kunke, Sheila Merowitz, Harava Harona Batzvia Vyosef, Naomi Batchaim Ishai Ubrana, Warren Roston, Jessica Schulman Rana, Lindy Sobel, Paula Warner, Sonia Ann Weggy, Yudit Bat Nehama Mordechai, and Howard Zellico.
Jeff Hines, Joe Millstone, the Einstein and Amato families, Randy Lon, Sandra Tillinghast, Martha Monreal, Andy Hale, Lois Lebman, Lilos, Phyllis Lotman, Willie Mims, Dar Keefe, Sharo Pagani, David and Barry Levy, Sophia Avarolo, Yayo Penina Tova Bat Avraham Visara, Rita Newman, Judy Audrey Bennis, Lupe Diaz, Hazel Sequenza, Hale, Mary Barbie, Angel, and Chris.
Bless those in need of healing.
We continue on page 46 for the Amidah. We'll do the first line together, then continue silently till about page 62. Please rise for the first line, Adonai Sfatai Tiftach.
Adonai, Sefatai Tiftach,
Ufi Hagin,
Tehilatecha, Adonai,
my God,
Sefatai Tiftach,
open up my lips,
Ufi
fill
Hagin,
my heart, let me sing your praises.
Am I there for those who need me? Giving of my heart completely. Have I been caring and have I been patient? Have I forgiven without reservation? Do I take my days for granted? Treated others even-handed? And given compassion to the ones before us? Hold on, let's bring up the words for everyone, including me. It just died. Hold on. Continue your silent prayers for a moment. Let's see if I have it. Why don't we have you do your sermon and then I'll sing it, yeah. It's a good song for the high holidays. So Rabbi Aaron's going to give his sermon, and then I'm going to sing it.
Do I know the words to this song?
Have
No,
I
I
paid
don't.
attention to the Cantor song?
All right.
Okay.
That was quite beautiful. What you did was really was great. I like to think about, to help us get prepared for this week when it comes to Shabbat Shuvah and what I'm going to talk about. And if you came to my class this year in our Elul prep, and I know the 5 people that did, and I'm not sure I see any of you, so you would have heard this. We also did a little bit of this in our meditation on the beach this past week. But there's a wonderful text that I've really been reading and thinking about since, I would say, I got this text probably in April. And it's a difficult text because what it asks us to do, I think, is hard. And I've literally been working on it since then. And I'm still working on it. So what I want to share with you is a text from Rabbi Nachman of Braslav, who was the great-grandson of the founder of the Hasidic movement, the Baal Shem Tov. And there's this wonderful teaching that I think ties into the negative thoughts we have about others, but most importantly, the negative thoughts we have about ourselves. And so here's the text. It starts with, you have to judge every person generously. Now you see why this is such a hard text. You have to judge every person generously. Even if you have reason to think that person is completely wicked, it's your job to look hard and seek out some bit of goodness, some place in that person where he or she is not evil. Evil's a rather strong word. When you find that bit of goodness and judge the person that way, you really may raise him or her up to goodness. Treating people this way allows them to be restored and to come to Shuvah, to come to repentance. That is why the psalmist said, this is Psalm 37:6, just a little bit more and there will be no wicked one. You will look at his place, and he will not be there. And now Nachman of Braslav explains why that phrase is talking about this. He tells us, meaning the psalmist tells us, to judge one and all so generously, so much on the good side, even if we think they're as sinful as can be, by looking for that little bit. At the beginning of the line it says, just a little bit more and there will be no wicked one. So you look for that little bit, that the place, however small within them, where there is no sin. And everyone, after all, has such a place. And by telling them and showing them that that's who they are, we can help them change their lives. Then indeed you will look at his place, the next part of the psalm, and find that the wicked is no longer there. Not because he or she has died or disappeared, but because with your help, he or she will no longer be where you first saw them. By seeking out that tiny bit of goodness, you allow Shuvah to take its course. That's unbelievably powerful, that by finding just a small piece, it changes everything. So there is this concept within Hasidism that whatever goes on down here in the world, the same thing is going on up in the heavens among the celestial beings. So if we have compassion, then God has compassion upon us. If we are impatient, then God is impatient with us. So here is the same idea. If we find that bit of goodness in another person, then that goodness remains within that person for both us and for God. It's an amazing concept. So now here's where it gets harder. So now, my clever friend, he says, now that you know how to treat that wicked and find some bit of good in them, now go and do it for yourself. This is my mind gets in the way. This is me talking, not Nachman. This is I can convince myself much more easily that I'm no good than to convince myself that I'm good. So now back to him. Now go do it for yourself as well. I know what happens when you start examining yourself. No goodness at all you find, just full of sin. Watch out for old man gloom, my friends. He, the one who wants to push you down. This is one of his best tricks. I'm calling this that negative voice. He's saying old man gloom. It's that negative voice that we have inside of us. It really wants to push us down. It's one of the best tricks. That's why Nachman said, now go and do it for yourself as well, because you too must have done something good for someone sometime. Think about it. None of us, no matter how much we do bad things, are fully that. But you too must have done some good, right? All right, but you find it and you discover that that too is full of holes. This is that negative voice. You know yourself too well to be fooled. Even the good that I did, you say, was for all the wrong reasons. Impure motives, lousy deeds. Keep digging, is what he tells us. Even if you're like, I didn't do any of it for the right reason. Keep digging, keep searching, keep trying to find that spark, that dot, that one little bit of goodness, even if you feel you're 100% full of bad deeds. Keep digging, because somewhere inside that now tarnished mitzvah, somewhere in it there's indeed a little bit of good. That's all you need to find, just the smallest bit, a dot of goodness. That should be enough to give you life and to bring you back to joy. By seeking out that little bit, even in yourself, and judging yourself that way, showing yourself that that is who you are. You can change your whole life, and you can bring yourself to Shuvah. It's really hard to get rid of the negative voice. Very hard. And you don't have to look for that you're the greatest person in the world, but to find that one spark of goodness that's in you, that we can all do. Okay, lastly, I think you guys in the back are going to like this one. It's that first dot of goodness that's the hardest one to find. The next one will come a little easier, each one following another. And you know what? These little dots of goodness in yourself, after a while, you will find that you can sing them. And they become your melody, your nigun. The nigun you fashion by not letting yourself be pushed down and by rescuing your own good spirit from all that darkness and depression. The nigun, the melody that is inside of you, can bring you back to life, and then you can start to pray. So one spiritual answer is find the spark of goodness that's inside of us, and then see what that melody is. By finding that melody that's inside each one of us, we start to bring that positive energy back into our lives. This is our challenge over the next 5 days. Find the spark, the dot of goodness that is you. Find the melody that goes with it, and pick yourself up. Shabbat Shalom. So we're gonna, are we good? Are we good to go with this? So we're gonna end with with the words that we've been talking about this year, the Lador Vador, from generation to generation. And isn't that what this is? No. Isn't that what it is? I don't know why I said that then.
It's Rabbi High Holiday Brain.
Yeah.
We are gonna sing this Ve'al Kulam.
Oh, it's Ve'al Kulam. That's
Yes,
what it was.
that's right. Yeah.
I knew it had a ve.
Vador.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs any introduction. Am I there for those who need me? Giving of my heart completely. Have I been caring and have I been patient? Have I forgiven without reservation? Do I take my days for granted? Treated others even-handed and shown compassion to the homeless stranger? Have I been humble before my Creator? Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam. Have I tread lightly on the planet? Have I held fast to your commandments? And have I raised my voice against injustice? Have I been giving or have I been selfish? Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam. Selach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu, ve'al kulam. Selach lanu, kaper lanu, ve'al kulam. Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot, ve'al kulam.
We go now to our closing prayers, page 282 for Aleinu. Please rise.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'nemar, V'haya Adonai, Lemelech al kol haaretz, Hayom hahu, Hayom hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shemo, U'shemo, U'shemo echad.
You may be seated. We now turn to page 294 for Kaddish Yatom. As we move to Kaddish Yatom, first we acknowledge those in our congregational family who have died in the last month, whose yartzites, Shloshim, is these first 4 weeks. The family of Norma Glickman, and also those whose anniversaries of their passing falls on this Shabbat. Philippe Beryl, George Klein, Regina Rivka Lippman, Anne Alice Zamansky, Beverly Gersh, and Mayor Kandel. If you look up on the screens, you can see the names of those in our congregation who have died at this season in years past. Our thoughts are with all of those names on that screen, the names that I have called. And we also say Kaddish Yatom for those that have no one to say it for them. Those that have died in the Holocaust, COVID-19, the violence of recent times. We take them all into our hearts. But before we rise to say together, is there anyone here who is observing Shloshim that would like to rise and tell us who they're here to say Kaddish for? Is there a yartzeit? Oh. Is there anyone here who has a yartzeit that's occurring on this Shabbat that would like? And is there anyone that is in the first year after the death of loved ones? Please tell us who you're here to say Kaddish for. So let us rise in solidarity with those names called, with all that were listed, and those people that are in this room that are suffering, as we say Kaddish Yatom together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, be'alma divrach harutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mevorach le'olam u'l'olmei olmaya, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קדושה בריחו לעילה ולעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to all of us, to all Israel, to the whole world. And we say
Amen.
Amen. You may be seated. You got it.
We'll go through announcements very quickly and then have our birthday blessings. So join Rabbi Aaron and I tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Shabbat morning at Emanuel, October 1st. Wow. That's crazy. This Sunday, we open Immersive Yisker, our experience in the chapel. I encourage everybody to please come. It's a wonderful experience, meaningful. So, go back to that one more time. 12 to 5 on Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday, 9 to 4. And then all day on Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
Right. Are we missing a day in there? I guess not. 3rd is Monday. Oh, so it opened. Oh, I see. It's above the line. I'm sorry. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay. It looks like the dates
Sunday,
are.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I do encourage you to not wait until Yom Kippur Day when there's thousands of people trying to get in there. It's a small space, COVID. Also, bring your family. It's a half hour long. It includes El Male and Yisker and photos of all of your loved ones. So please join us. You do not have to register. You just show up. Here is our Yom Kippur schedule. This is for Yom Kippur Day, I believe. But on Tuesday night, 6:30 or 9 p.m. for Kol Nidre. Wednesday morning, 8:30 and 11:30 here in the sanctuary. We have our park services. Contemporary Issues Forum at 2:45. Contemplative Afternoon, 4:30. Anyways, you can go to tbh.org/hhdinfo to get all of this information. We are, as I mentioned, if you have kids, please bring them to Spark in the Park at 9 o'clock for 1-day-old to 4-year-olds, and 5 to 8-year-olds at 10:15. So please join us. We'll join Alana and Brett, who have a lot of fun over at the park. The drive, Rabbi Aaron.
In the past, we have had food brought, personal baby items, personal items, art supplies, all of this for SOVA and the Esperanza Immigrant Rights Project. They're asking that we do everything online this year. So instead of bringing it personally, if you could go online, tbh.org/drive and donate there, it would be appreciated.
Great. And as a reminder, again, on Yom Kippur Day, join us here at 2:45 for an important discussion with Anat Hoffman. Just trust me, come.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. This is the first time we're announcing this. We're having a blood drive on Sunday, October 30th. We do have to guarantee that we'll have at least 40 people volunteer. So
every one of you are required
counts.
to go. You're going to have to come in from, where should...
New York.
What? Miami. It's a good thing you're here.
Anyways, please save the date. We're really serious about this. On October 30th, 9 to 3. It takes a lot to actually organize a blood drive.
I have the feeling
temple.
they're going to hear about it between now and then.
You think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just a sneaky
We'll save
suspicion.
the date. And last but not least, I think this is on here.
I don't know why that's up there. But
They put that in there.
No.
Anyways, be on the lookout for more information about Temple Emanuel Presents, a new program with very special speakers.
Right. Who's here to celebrate a birthday? 1, 2. Do you want to come up? We'll do it right over here. You guys want to come up? Nobody else, no one else here has celebrated a birthday in the last 2. We're doing 2 months worth.
Yes, August and September.
Right.
Alyssa? Yeah?
Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, you're coming up. All right, if
Oh,
you guys
all of a
want,
sudden-
you know what though? Don't come. This is a little wet, so let's just go right over here on the right-hand side.
hello.
You know, I used to ask people to say who the president was when they were born, but I'm not going to do that. Someone said Wilson. We were like, who? We've had some Truman. We've had some. What? When's your birthday?
Actually, stand on the August what?
How old were you?
I was 4.
4? Is that the oldest you've ever been? No. It's not. It's not the oldest. Okay. Welcome to all of you. Another birthday to celebrate. Mishaberach Avotenu V'imotenu. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless all of you who have come here to celebrate another birthday. For this year, we wish you continued health. We wish you safety. We wish you comfort. May you continue to count the blessings of your family, and may you be renewed as you approach the next year of your life. May your body stay strong and your mind stay sharp and your soul lifted by the presence of loved ones in your life. May you continue to feel the deep personal relationships in those people whom you share your life's journey. And may you pursue the passions that make you and your life unique and fulfilling. Each and every year is an opportunity to grow. Each and every year is an opportunity to find fulfillment in life, no matter what the past year was like. So may you find the space to breathe and welcome the future with an open heart. And we ask that through all of your days, may you feel blessed and may you feel safe. May you feel luminous and may you feel loved. May you feel joy and may you feel whole. And we all say, Amen.
Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach.
Mazal tov to
Mazal
all of you.
tov.
And we'll see you again here next year.
Yes.
Our concluding song is going to be so good. What is it?
It is We Return.
We Return. Are you going to sing with us, Lisa?
Here it is. We'll bring up the words for everybody to sing with us on the screen. Where did that thing go? We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. We return again. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. We return. Return again and again
to love. Love. We return. Return to love. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We
We
return.
return.
Again and again. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
To truth. We return. Return again and again to truth.
Truth. We return again to truth. Baruch atem b'voechem, baruch atem b'tzeitchem. You were blessed as you came into this space. May you be blessed as you go forward.
Shana Tova and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.